John T for the Boxing Voice, chatting to Triple D, Daniel Dubois. How you doing, Dan?
Alright, good, thanks.
Excellent. How was lockdown for you? All right?
Yeah, we're still there, so doing okay.
Did you do? Go on, sorry.
Yeah.
Did you do some training when you were locked up at home? Did you have pads or anything, or?
Just the bags in the gym. We got a little space in our gym and our house. We just put some bags up, and it was just the four of us working out together. So good stuff.
Fair play. And you're back in the gym now. How long have you been back in the gym?
About a couple of months now. We're just working away. I'm really excited. I've got a date now, and I've got a target to focus on. So I'm going to be even more prepared and better than ever.
Excellent. So what do we know about the fighter? Isn't it Eric Pfeiffer? He's a German.
Yeah. I don't know much about him. He's German, so I'm sure he's becoming. He's got all on to it. I hope he comes and gives a good fight, so I can, show what I can do and show how good I am becoming and improve through this lockdown and getting even stronger.
Yeah, there's one or two people out there with a bit of noise saying that it's a good fight for you, because it would have been easier to have a tune-up fight with the big fight with Joyce at the back end of October. But by all accounts, I think he's 7 or 8-0, one of those, and he's got amateur experience, Olympian.
He's definitely the better fighter on record than the two. Than both the guy Joe fought last week. So I'm can't wait to get in there and perform and take him apart really and show that that I can adapt and box anybody.
Excellent, mate. So let's talk about Joe then at the weekend. Obviously that was a couple of days ago. What did you think of Joe's performance?
Just the guy didn't really want to be in there. It didn't look like after he took a few punches. So I can't take too much away from that. They both come in just looking slow and just plodding along, but Joe got the job done, and Joe does what he does. You can't really change him. You can't really say he's good, something really good to look at.
Okay, yeah, he did get the win, fair enough. What did you think about him coming in at about 270 pounds, so a lot heavier than normal?
He looks, heavy. That's his sort of, some heavyweights, they've got to be heavy and think they need a weight to move even better, but honestly I don't think it would have made much of a difference.
Yeah. Do you think that was deliberate then, that he came in at that for a reason for that fight, or just a bit overweight?
Who knows, it could be to be the age and not be able to take the weight off, or I don't know. He's a big man anyway, so yeah, a big target.
So will you be expecting him to come in lighter than what he did when he fights you, or around about the same weight?
I don't care. He can come in wherever he wants to come in. I'll be ready anyway.
Going to be the same result either way, yeah?
Exactly.
Are you predicting a knockout for that one?
Yeah, eventually I'll just keep whacking away and then eventually he'll do it.
Wear him down maybe later rounds?
Could be early, could be late, either one.
Good, I love the confidence. Well, look, I was watching an interview the other day with Joe, and he was obviously saying he'd beat you, which he would. He was then calling out Fury and Joshua for when he does. Where do you see yourself if you come through, Eric? Hopefully you do, and then you do beat Joe on your biggest card that you've had. What do you think next year might look like for you?
We'll have to wait and see. I think it's a few more fights, maybe different guys bringing a few more fights and then hit the big title, the world title.
Yeah, I see Joe Parker was calling you out recently. I think he's number 2 or 3 in the rankings in the WBO like you, so he was calling you out. Would you fancy that fight against Joe Parker?
Of course, and he'll come bring them all on.
Okay, excellent. Couple of last bits for you before I let you go. How's your sister? Because I think she probably would have been going to the Olympics, would she?
Yeah,
but that's been delayed. So what's the score with her?
Yeah, by now she would have been actually getting ready. She's probably over there now. But she's got to wait and see what happens. She's right where she needs to be. And if it doesn't come off, she's got options to turn pro and have an amazing career as a professional. She's an amazing fighter.
Yeah, I can imagine loads of people trying to snap her up, promotional and gyms, to be fair, with trainers.
Of course, she's a hot property in boxing.
Excellent. And the 3 lads out the Peacock Gym where you train, they all came through unscathed and won on Saturday night. What did you think of them?
They all done well, considering there's no crowd and no screaming to bring that little bit extra out. They all performed brilliant.
Yeah, so all moving on. Chris got his first title, which is great. Lastly, there was a bit of noise last week. It's been announced Mike Tyson against Roy Jones Jr. Obviously, you being a heavyweight. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I think it's interesting. I'm definitely going to be watching if that comes off. I love to see the older the old legends coming out and actually seeing them perform a little bit, even though they won't be what they were, it'll still be a pleasure to watch.
Yeah, good stuff. All right, Dan, well, look, good luck with training. Hope your fight against Eric goes well, and we'll catch you next time, yeah?
Thanks a lot.
Cheers, mate.
Hit the like, subscribe, and share. As always, if you want to support us to the next level, head over to the patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice. We have tons of exclusive from Border Wars, entitled betting shows. The list goes on and on and on. But in addition to that, if you guys have questions for fighters, trainers, and promoters, this is where you can submit them. We will run out, get these questions answered, and put it back on the show just for you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.